The British Deputy High Commission and the Lagos State Government have called for stronger protection and inclusion of women and girls living with disabilities. They were speaking at an event organized as part of global activities marking the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence and the International Day of Persons with Disabilities. Omoumi Okewu reports.
At the British Deputy High Commission in Lagos, government officials, diplomats, civil society actors and disability advocates gathered with one message: women and girls with disabilities must not be left behind in the fight against gender-based violence and discrimination. The high-level forum with the theme "Breaking Barriers, Building Bridges" highlights the urgent need for inclusive policies that protect the rights and dignity of women and girls living with disabilities.
For women and girls and boys with disabilities, the risk is even greater. They're up to 3 times more likely to experience physical and sexual violence, yet they face enormous barriers when seeking justice, education and support services. And that's why the UK has provided long-term support to organisations on the front line. The FCDO, the department I work for, has pioneered approaches around the world through our What Works to Prevent Violence initiative. This initiative is based on evidence, based on experience, and in the places and in the communities where it's being used, has reduced gender-based violence by up to 50%.
For the Lagos State Government, this partnership reinforces the state's long-term commitment to creating an inclusive and accessible society. The Lagos State Office for Disability Affairs says aligning the 16 days of activism with the International Day of Persons with Disabilities strengthens advocacy for vulnerable groups.
As a government, we are not only aware of these challenges, we are actively confronting them. Our determination to create a society where no one is left behind, just like Johnny said earlier on, remains firm and unwavering. We are committed to backing our words with deliberate, visible, and measurable action.
Many of us here are friends to members of different boards. How about we start to ask those questions? Then I noticed that when you send anonymous tips to the National Commission for Persons with Disability, they also now go to audit and mandate them to create those opportunities. So this is why it's now you are the eyes of and the ears and everything of persons with disability, because inclusion actually does have to start with you as well.
The forum also featured testimonies from women with disabilities, as well as panel discussion on actionable strategies to reduce violence and improve accessibility across Lagos. These stakeholders agreed that beyond dialogue, implementation remains key to driving real change. Omoumi Okewu, LTV News.